what is the, because sometimes we have the correct way to say it. There's so many correct ways to say something to show the meaning, and there are also the native way or the natural way to say it. Because this happened to us the day when we're filming for our coffee episode for our podcast. Guys, follow us, and that one is gonna get released very soon. So we're asking Corey, like, what is the way to say, what is the best cafe shop here? What is the best coffee shop? Or what is the word for that? And then that just, when it comes to Corey just told us we don't actually use that word to describe a cafe. We just say, what did you say?
Where's the best place to get coffee?
Exactly. So there are so many correct ways. It's correct to say it, but that's not a natural way and a native way to do it. And so it's not that practical. Because if you're in this English environment, when you're speaking to the native speakers, that's not the language they are using, and it's less practical. Because, the key point is about communication, right? So sometimes when we are learning the language, try to be exposed to the native, natural language as more as possible. For example, like when it comes to grading, when say, in Chinese textbook, English textbooks, we always have this kind of paragraph, and also like the way to grade, like, how are you? I'm fine, thank you, and you. So it kind of like, it's not a natural way to say. Have you ever heard anyone in Australia? They say thank you and you.
But yes. I hate to say it, actually, yes. It really just depends on who you talk to. It's a very dry way to have a conversation, but it is still an applicable, correct way that native speakers have the conversation.
It is correct.
Mainly if you're strangers.
But it's not that natural?
I would say it's natural. I would say it is natural in the right context. Like I said, strangers will always talk like this. Like if you're on like an app talking to someone you've just met. Oftentimes it is very much, hi, how are you? I'm good, thanks. You? Yeah, I'm good.
How is everything going?
Right, exactly. Like before you get into breaking the ice and actually getting to have a conversation. But like in theory, I understand, because it's the same in English to Chinese textbooks, where it's like, ni hao, ni hao, ni hao ma, ni hao. Yeah, exactly. So it is but I know for a fact that people don't really speak like that.
Exactly. Right.
So it sort of it depends. I know that it's pretty much contextual.
Exactly. So sometimes we do, because for Chinese people as well, as for grading, we do ask about each other, have you had your dinner? But we don't say it probably in that way.
No, or like if you're saying like, instead of saying like, ni hao ma, you'd be like, zemala, like if you're a friend, right? Like just like, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, exactly. And we do have the same thing in like English. Like, you'd just be like, instead of saying, oh, hi, how are you? You would just be like, what's up? What's going on?
What's the matter? No,
I do say that. I say that quite a bit. What's the matter? Are you okay?
Yeah.
What's going on?
How is everything going?
Exactly. How's everything?
Lately?
Yeah. What's new?
What's new?
What's happening?